As of May 12th, when we are recording this video, there are several important issues which have caught the attention and imagination of our country. There is of course the Karnataka elections, the curious case behind Kerala's story, and of course the Indian Premier League. But amidst all of these issues, there is one important state in the northeastern region of India which is burning, quite literally. Hundreds of people have gone missing, several have been dead, displaced in the last few months, but sadly, not many know the historical and the contextual reason behind them. Here is a small case. Before diving deep into understanding on why has the violence erupted in this particular northeastern state of India, it is important to understand the demographic and geographic division of Manipur. Manipur, the state, can very easily be divided into two regions. There is the hilly region, which constitutes almost 85 to 90% of the state, and it is a home to the tribal communities including the Naga, Mizo, Chin, etc. Whereas there is the central valley region, which is the home to the Meiteis community, which constitutes people following Hinduism and Islam and are also the more dominant amongst the two distinct groups. Now, the reason behind the eruption of violence, which for many of us might just be a couple of weeks old, is actually way older than that. But let us look at the three most important immediate causes. In February 2023, the Chief Minister, the BJP Chief Minister of the state of Manipur, ordered an important decision. He stated that the Revenue and the Forest Department of the state, in an historic collaboration, had done a survey where they had found that the human encroachment in the scheduled forests in the state of Manipur had increased, and to control or reduce the same, displacement of the people who were moving into the forest was stopped. Now, this did not go very well with the tribal regions, with the tribal communities of the state, as they stated that it was their historical and ancestral rights to reside in the forest. Following this decision, several student communities from the tribal communities in Manipur protested. But this alone did not cause the fire. This was of course a very important reason why the people in Manipur are protesting, but this is just one of the several reasons. Here is the second reason. When the student community started to protest against the decision of the government, another issue came up. The Manipur High Court stated, or rather urged, the state government to ask the union government to provide a ST status, the scheduled tribe status, to the Meiteis community, and this again did not go very well with the tribal communities for several reasons. Firstly, they believe that the Meiteis are actually the more dominant ones since historical times. They've been practicing agriculture for the last 2000 years. They have over 2/3 representation in the assembly, the Manipur State Assembly, and they are also well off financially, socially and educationally, and in several other sectors of the state's administration as well. More importantly, several sectors of Meiteis community already fall into the category of OBC and scheduled caste, and hence giving them the leeway of being a part of the scheduled tribe will not just help them improve their condition, but will actually keep the tribal communities farther from the development on the mainstream. But why are the Meiteis asking for this particular sort of reservation? Well, they've been asking for it since 2013. And the reason actually makes a little bit of sense. Since 2013, the Meiteis community has been asking for this particular status because they believe that the illegal immigrants from Myanmar and Bangladesh had been increasingly coming into the state of Manipur, and their increased involvement in the state's activity has been affecting the different aspects of cultural and everyday lively activities of Meiteis tribes. Hence, they believe that by getting the scheduled tribe status, they'll not only be able to enhance their status as a particular community, but will also be able to improve their relations with the several other castes or several other communities in the state. Besides all of this, the state government's decision, or rather their tough stance against the illegal immigrants from Myanmar, has also been a reason on why the tribal communities are speaking against the government. A particular tribe called the Chin tribe has entered the state of Manipur after the violence which erupted in Myanmar a few years ago, and they settled in different parts of the forests in Manipur. Now the government is taking tough stance against them, but that is not going very well with the Kuki tribe, one of the tribal communities in Manipur, because they believe that they have been historically a part of the same region, and thus the ethnic brethren ties is causing them to speak against the elected government in Manipur. Having said all of that, when the government's decision to stop human encroachment into the forest crossed paths with the High Court orders from Manipur, there was one immediate cause which led to the violence. There was a rumor that several Meiteis had attacked a tribal woman, and that was it for the tribal communities as they immediately started what we see today happening in the country. What do you feel about the recent developments in the state of Manipur? Do consider liking, sharing this video with your friends and family so that one part of India which has been kept away from the mainstream doesn't really feel so in the years to come.